Happy Black History Month, everybody! There's a great post by Alice Walker on Facebook today. I'm going to link to it below, and she talks about how she initially didn't want to celebrate Black History Month because she didn't want to just limit it to 1 month, but she has this great explanation about why she has decided to start celebrating it again, and also asking the question, who do you believe? And it's very powerful, so read it for yourself. I will not even begin to try to quote her amazing words. Oh my goodness, so much to tell you. Check this out. Sarah Jones! This is Sarah Jones' show, Sell by Date. This is the t-shirt I got, and the show is incredible. Let's just say that my life is complete. And if you have never seen her or seen her show, and her TED Talks are amazing, but you need to see her in person, your life is not complete until you do that. It was mind-boggling. She's so talented. The script is so smart. It teaches you and it entertains you, and you laugh through the whole thing while you're also in deep pain. So go see it. I was sitting very close to her. That's my picture with her, the thumbnail, and she's amazing, so go see it. I also saw another great performance. I saw a show called Lyrics from Lockdown at Actors Gang Theater, so that is in the links too there. If you're in Los Angeles, go see it, and I believe it's going to be playing throughout the country, so go see that. Oh, okay, one more thing, and I'm saying it for Black History Month, but this should not limit you for just Black History Month. You should listen to this every single, I believe they're weekly. There's this new podcast by Broadway Black, which I've been following on Twitter at Broadway Black. The podcast is called Off Book, and I think their Twitter address is at Off Book, but I'll put a link so you can see it. It is all about live theater by Black playwrights, performed by Black folks, and I've only listened to the first episode, and I am hooked. The first episode is with Dominique Morisseau, and I went to see her show Sunset Baby in LA recently, so it's amazing, it's inspiring, so check it out. I started my assistant directing at the Boston Court Theater, and it's been an interesting ride so far. I have already made some clear, very, very clear comments around the casting choices and how we have to start seeing culture and ethnicity and race as an important skill that a person has. So lots of white directors will, look at actors and look at purely what they believe they are seeing as skills and talents and experience. But if they are not considering that people who come from backgrounds that are not white, who are not represented on stage, if they don't consider that to be a very important part of having a skill that white actors don't have, we're not going to get anywhere. So we had some good conversations about it, and most importantly, they listened. They, meaning the staff at the theater, but also the director, and so I was really impressed with that, and I think it's going to be a great experience. All right, so now I'm going to show you my time here in Mesa this week. My this week as an artivist was mostly my performances in Mesa. So here goes what happened in Mesa. All right, enjoy. See you later. I'm here in Mesa. So now I've just unpacked and I'm in my room. We have tech at 2:30. And the nice thing is it's in walking distance, so we'll head over at like 2:15. And I'm getting the One Drop t-shirts ready. We're gonna give these away to definitely to some young people tomorrow. I'm thinking about doing like trivia questions about the show, so I'm excited and I feel so very, very, very fortunate, and we're gonna have a great time. So I'll check in with you later. Bye. Tech rehearsal is finished and it went really, really well. It's so nice to come back to a place you've been to, and it is now early enough. It's like 7 and I'm back in the room and I'm just gonna chill out and relax, and then we have to be at the theater at 8:30 for the young folk. Oh my goodness, young people. All right, I'm getting ready for this morning show, and I woke up a little nervous. I've been, I kind of tossed and turned last night. My acting teacher taught us in high school that nervous energy is good as long as you use it the right way. But it's so different to be with high school students. It's different to be in a new place. So we'll see. So I'm doing my hair. So my hair is one of the hardest parts because, like, this is anything new to any woman at all, but it never quite does what I want it to do. So we're gonna see what happens. And because I wear a high ponytail, it's like I have to get it right on the first try, or I never get it right again. So I'm gonna be turning you off until I get it right. This is as close as it's gonna get. You'll see pictures maybe from the show, and my hair is much shorter. It's like up here, and I just didn't have time to get a haircut, and so I've got these weird long pieces hanging down, but this is it. There's the look for the census worker slash dad slash grandma slash Fanshen. Next on to makeup, and I don't wear a whole lot of makeup in my daily life, so it feels like I have a lot on, but I really don't. I basically do some cover up for these bags, and a little eyebrow situation, and some mascara, a little eyeliner, and some blush, and a little bit of like little shiny things here. I don't even know what that all is called, but I'm gonna work on that now. And I'm gonna stay inspired by Ms. Sarah Jones, sell by date. I'm gonna try to channel her amazing energy today in the show. All right, I'll check in with you once I'm all ready. Finished. My eyebrows are pretty harsh, but I think that's okay because they're gonna be looking at me from the audience. To hairspray or not to hairspray? So first of all, you see these little things right here? See, that's what I was trying to avoid, but that's all right. I was thinking some bobby pins could work, or I'm just gonna let it go and maybe it'll dry up for later tonight. But now what about my edges? Do I put hairspray or not? I don't have a problem with edges. I think they, add, well, they're natural. That's what's there. But I don't know. I'll see. And wish me break a leg. I'm on my way. I'll check in after the first show. All right. Bye. Show with the young folk is finished, and they were wonderful. These were high school students from all over Mesa, and their questions and responses were fantastic. So we asked, what did you get from the show? What was your takeaway from the show? And one student said, "This has been going on a really long time." Like, yes, right? It's not just about us in this period right now in this bubble, like the importance of understanding the history around why we treat people the way we do based on race. And another student said, well, you can't judge a book by its cover. Another student asked whether we thought it was lucky that my brother has an African-American judge. So if you haven't seen the show, I share the experience of a time that I witnessed my brother being brutalized by the police. And in his trial, he has a black judge who ultimately, reprimands the actual cops instead of my brother. And so this young man asked, do you think he was lucky to have that black judge? And it was just so telling about which part of the show spoke to him. So it was wonderful. I'm off to do one more in about an hour. We've got Dr. Neil Lester from Arizona State University Project Humanities tonight for the Q&A, and then I'll be back and I'll check in here. Second show down. Great audience. Great conversation. So grateful to Dr. Neil Lester, who's now like a brother, and it just was another magical evening. And I'm tired. I'm tired. I mean, but then again, if this were on Broadway, I'd be doing 2 shows in one day regularly. So I think I could handle it. I do think I'm getting a little bit of a cold. So that's all she wrote. Thanks for going on this journey this week as an artivist. No, before we go, what are your goals? Oh, my goal. So we will book one more show this coming week. We'll try it. What are your goals this week? What did you accomplish last week? Write a comment, tweet, something, make a video, and tell me what you did. All right, hang in there and talk to you next week.